Welcome. My name is Dr. Elena Michaels, and I'm going to do a card reading and guided meditation for Wednesday, August 24th, 2022. These are unscripted, unrehearsed, spur of the moment. The cards come up, and that lets us know where we're going to go in the guided meditation. Now, I've been gone for 2 weeks and have not done a guided meditation for you, but please, if you're here for the first time, subscribe below and click on the little bell, and that will let you know when a new meditation is up. I normally do them every Wednesday. They drop and are visible for public viewing at 6 p.m. every Wednesday. And you can watch them and listen to them anytime you want, whatever works for you. Okay? So here we go. Are we ready? This is for August 24th, Wednesday, and let's see what comes up. All right. Let's see, we're going to go to the trusty regular deck today. Start with that, and here we go. I'm going to take the cards out. A lot of times the same cards come up, and that's kind of like a big cosmic 2x4 over the head that lets us know that we have to really focus on something. So I'm going to shuffle these cards right on camera here. We are divinely protected, and the cards that come up will have meaning and relevance for everyone who is watching or listening whenever they watch or listen. These cards will allow them to tap into their own unconscious, subconscious, so that they can have insight, guidance, and direction, and clarity for situations in their lives. Regardless of when you watch or listen to this, the cards will have relevance for you. Even if you watch and listen, and then watch and listen again a week later, they're still going to have relevance, maybe in a little different way. This is not fortune telling. This is merely allowing you to tap into your own inner dynamic to make connections that maybe you have not made consciously before, to give you guidance and direction. All right. Cutting once, cutting twice, cutting 3 times. Let's see if the card comes up. Okay, we had this card recently. This is the Judgment card, and we had this recently, very recently. Okay, or maybe it was in one of my private readings that came up recently. I do those too. If you're interested in that, the info is below. I'm going to pull another card, or ask for another card to be shown, because I believe that one just came up in either our reading or someone else's reading. And I think I want to see what else is going on here. Okay, we'll take this one too. All right, so we're going to put these aside, and I'm going to talk about them, okay? The first card is a Major Arcana card. The Major Arcana cards are very powerful. They have a lot of pixels. There's a lot of information there. So see what it taps into for you. This is the Judgment card. I believe it was in a reading that I did on camera with you guys for my class. Okay, so we have an angel here, and the angel has a trumpet, and the angel has red wings with little purple in them, and the people are standing. They have no clothes on. They're standing up. They're out of their caskets, and they're holding their hands up, kind of like a come to Jesus moment. Anyway, so this card is about showing up in your authenticity and coming from the highest and listening to the highest guidance that comes to you, and letting go of surface appearances. See, they're not wearing any clothes. So it's about letting go of surface appearances and being able to hear the call to be of service, the call to come from a loving place, the call to move forward with a certain situation or a certain goal or a certain direction. But you must be authentic. No false personas, no superficial appearances, okay? That's the way you get the divine guidance, when you are letting go of all that surface appearance stuff. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what's next here. It's all going to come together when we go through and choose some other cards. And I have another deck here that I haven't used before, which I'm going to see if it's appropriate for me to pull for you. The next card was the Queen of Cups. She is a redhead. Hello. And she is a cup. This is from the cups. Cups are about emotion, okay? About water. You can see she's sitting on land near water on a very sturdy throne. And the throne has angels on the top of it and a little angel right there. See that? She's very focused on something that she is looking at. She's looking at it with both hands. It is a container. It's a magical container. She's focused on that container. Now, every single one of us has a container. What is it? It's our bodies. She's focused on the container here. This is a call to focus on your body. Listen to your emotions. Listen to your emotions and what they say to you. Stay grounded. See, she's not in the water. Stay grounded. Come from the highest place. She's wearing white. And focus on your container for your spirit. Focus on your body. Treat your body well. Pay attention to your body. Come from the highest. Now remember, if you come from the highest, you have to be able to listen to the highest. And that means get rid of all the superficial stuff that you've been carrying around with you. These people have no possessions. There's nothing there. It's just them, their bodies, and their heads are up, receiving the guidance, listening to the call, okay? I hope this is making sense to you. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. This is going into your subconscious here, so it may make more sense to you after you dream tonight or after you sleep tonight. All right, now we're going to go into this deck right here. Let's see what this deck says. All right. Here we go. Shuffling for more substantiation, more elaboration, more confirmation. Wow, okay, this is remember who you are. Always a good thing to do. Remember who you are without the superficial appearances of your title, your education, or any false veneers, or any inauthentic representation of yourself. Remember who you are in your purest sense, okay? Beautiful card. I'm going to read to you about this card right now. For those of you who don't know, I start to release energy as soon as I start doing this, and my eyes start to water, I yawn, my nose might run, I might cough, I might clear my throat. That's all me releasing energy so that I can receive more clearly what I want to be able to say to you, or in the guided meditation, or the interpretation of the cards. And a sneeze counts too, which I feel coming on. Okay, let's look at this card. This is remember who you are, okay? This is Archangel Michael, one of my favorite guys that I call on often. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm going to read to you from the book what it says. There's always a little more that might make sense. You are made in the image and likeness of your Creator, so you embody aspects of all those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistakes can undo God's handiwork of true perfection. I almost said perception, which makes sense too. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so that it's more aligned with your interests, you inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's name means he who is like God, since he emanates the Creator's awesome qualities of love, power, strength, and unwavering faith. When you call upon Michael, your own similar qualities are enhanced and magnified. Ask Michael to enter your dreams. I guess it's not a mistake or an error that I said more will be clear in your dreams tonight, right? And ask him to enter your dreams and clear away any fears that are blocking you from fully enjoying and living your spiritual gifts and qualities. Michael works especially well with us while we're sleeping, since that's when we're more open-minded and receptive. Okay, that's great. Now I'm getting very warm, which is another thing that happens. So I am going to get up and see if I can get some cool air in here. Okay. You probably heard my alarm system tell me that my door is open. Alrighty. Well, that was cool. Now, we're going to go to this other deck right here. And, let me pull this a little closer here. Here we go. All right. Okay. So, I should have turned the fan on too while I was up, but the fan kind of makes a little bit of noise that I don't really like on the video. Okay. Let's go to this deck and see what's happening here. All right, here we go. It's very purple and into very purple today. All right. More clarification, substantiation, and validation. I think I need to pull this a little closer. There we go. All right. Cutting the cards once. Okay, and 3 times. And the card on the top is... Okay, see only love. This came up recently too. Regardless of what's going on, see only love. See her? All right. And this says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Well, if you have a situation going on in your life, just focus on love. By doing that, the situation will bring about and resolve in healing and undreamed of ways. I'm going to read to you from the book about that, See Only Love. See how she's holding the heart with the wings? Beautiful. See Only Love. Oh. Okay. The angels gave you this card as a reminder to see yourself, others, and every situation through their eyes. When you focus on love, anything that's unloving falls away. It's like turning on a light to diminish the previous darkness. Call upon the angels whenever you need help to elevate your vision to a more loving vantage point. Additional meanings for this card. Look past the personalities and egos of others and see the angel within them. The angels can help you with this if it seems difficult. Forgive, release anger, hurt, or judgments to the angels. Affirm what you desire instead of what you fear. Beautiful. All right. How are we doing on time? Oh, we have plenty of time. Okay, I'm going to go to the Indigo Angels now. And then I'm going to go to this new, it's not new, it's actually very old, but it's a deck I don't use very often. It's an unusual deck, you'll see. Okay, I'm going to go to the Indigo cards right now. Let's see what they have to say. I have cat hair. Where is my meditation cat tonight? Luna, you're very quiet this evening. Okay, cut once, cut twice, cut 3 times. Okay, ask for a sign. What a great card. Ask for a sign. You want to know which direction to go in? Ask for a sign, okay? That is the best thing to do if you don't know what to do. And then keep your eyes and ears open. So when the sign comes, you can, cat hair. When the sign comes, keep your eyes and ears open so that when it comes, you can recognize it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to read to you, ask for a sign. With my water. I lay the cards out here so that I can see them when I'm doing a guided meditation for you. Ask for a sign. If you're feeling stuck or confused, then you need a sign to point you in the best direction. Signs are some of the most interactive and consistent messages the angels can bring. When you regularly ask for them, you are shown constant reminders that you're on the right path, and you'll receive clear guidance to help you get there. As an indigo, which can be any age, by the way, not just a child, indigos are sensitive, compassionate, empathic, and like to be of service. They feel that they're here for a mission, that they're here to make a change, to elevate humanity in some small way. As an indigo, you may feel disconnected from other people and wonder why you can't relate to them. Ask the angels to show you a plain and recognizable sign that your wish, purpose, dream, hope, desire is relevant and possible, and to let you know the next step for you to take. You will be very pleased with the outcome, as heaven will validate and guide you clearly. All you have to do is ask. Okay, those of you who are friends with me on Facebook may have seen a post that I did recently. I think it was about a week ago, maybe a little more. I was dealing with an emotional situation, and I was pretty distraught. It was about a family member and something beyond my control, but I was grieving and I was crying and I was very, very emotional, and I basically couldn't even get myself out of bed. So I just had to release and let go, but I felt like I wanted some kind of a direction. I felt like I wanted some support. I didn't want to feel alone in the situation. I wanted support. Here's the tearing eyes and the watery eyes part. So I asked for that. And then, after crying for several hours, I came downstairs. And as I came downstairs, on the landing, which is a hardwood floor, and it's, you know, if something is placed there, it's very, very obvious. And what was there was a beautiful, fluffy white feather. Now, I don't have birds. My doors were not open. My cat doesn't have feathers like that. I don't have any down pillows or comforters or anything like that. I don't have cleaning feathers that you dust with. It was completely out of the ordinary that that white feather was there. And when I saw it, I just felt so comforted. I felt like I wasn't alone. I felt like I was getting help from the unseen worlds. I felt like everything was going to be okay. You know? We all have moments like this. I'm just doing releasing right now. I'm not crying about the situation. I'm just releasing the typical eyes watering thing that happens to me. So it was very comforting to me that I saw that feather. But I had to, because I'd asked for a sign, I had to be consciously aware of seeing a sign. And if I wasn't consciously aware of it, and I was like not consciously awake, I would have just said, oh, there's, the feather, just scooted it away or put it in the trash or whatever. This is the thing about being consciously awake. You see how they're coming out of their sleep state, coming out of the coffin? You got to be consciously awake so you can hear the signs, hear the messages, and see them. So look for them. If you're going to ask for them, look for them. Okay, it's like saying, oh, I really want some gifts, and then the person gives you gifts. You go, oh, I don't need that. I don't care. I'm not going to acknowledge that. So if you want signs, those are gifts. And if you want those gifts and those signs to come to you, you have to be awake and aware enough to recognize them. You have to be conscious, fully conscious and present. Okay? Fully conscious and present. Oh. I'm going to go into that other deck I was telling you about. You can let me know what you think about it. You can put it in the comments or send me a note privately. I get a lot of private notes. You're all very shy. You don't want people to see what you're writing. It's really interesting. But you're not shy with me. You tell me what you think when you send me messages and texts. So I invite you to do it in the comments as well, and I can respond to them that way. And other people can benefit also. I'm reading to you from this deck right here. Gypsy Fortunes. Okay? This is the use of magic of Romany cards to foretell the future. But like I said, I don't foretell the future. These are just little signs and little proddings for your subconscious mind. See, look how this comes. Pretty cool. See, the book is right here, and these are the cards. So you just pull this and the deck comes out. So I'm going to do that right now. It's very nice packaging. And I'm going to shuffle them. These are not tarot cards. They're very different. All right. Look at the back of the cards. Little gypsy caravans. You see that? They're like little gypsy caravans. Okay, here we go. Give us some guidance, direction, clarification, and substantiation that is relevant to the reading we already have going on here. And let's see what comes up. I'm going to cut them just one time and take the top card. Woo, that's pretty. Okay, this is called number 26. All right. And I'm going to read to you about number 26. That's very pretty. So let me get the book out, and we'll see what number 26 is all about. the star. This is a good luck card. If it appears, oh, it tells you if it appears near another card, it means you're going to take a journey. Anyway, we're just doing it separately though. So the star card is 8 stars make up this card. Let me grab it for you so you can see it. Oh, I can't lift it. It's stuck to the table. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th one is the biggest one. 8 stars make up this card, a large 8-pointed star surrounded by smaller stars. Many of the world's religions and cultures use the star as a symbol of our connection to the divine and the infinite. 8 is a significant number in many belief systems, dating back thousands of years to the 8 principal associates of Lord Krishna, as well as the simple mathematical truth of 2 cubed and the physical orientation of the 8 main compass points. The energy of the 8 in this card reading is about fully embracing one's destiny, dharma, or purpose, just like I was talking to you about how indigos have a purpose. You are no longer an apprentice, but are approaching mastery in your endeavors, be they material or spiritual, physical or mental. But the star is more significant than that. It builds on this 8 energy and takes it to the highest degree, to the heavens, enjoining us to reach for the stars, embrace our highest ideals, and make them reality. The vastness of velvety, dark night skies, dotted with starlight, remains unreachable to mere humans. Yet we see ourselves as tiny points of spiritual light in comparison to the infinite light of the godlike sun and moon. We are tiny suns, the same in quality, but tiny in quantity. Thus, this card symbolizes the divine within our heart and mind, the source of all inspiration, knowledge, and wisdom. Take one look because I'm going to put it down. 2 and 6 is 8. The key word of this card is inspiration. You are receiving inspiration from a divine source and need to look inward for what you need, be it psychic vision, universal truth, or a fresh idea. Listen to your muse, your inner muse. This card advises you to slow down and be introspective. Take time to meditate and listen for the answer that is being given to you by a mystical source, just like I said. Be able to listen to the signs that are being given to you. Ask for a sign was another card that came up today. You see, they're all connected, really. Doesn't matter which deck you use. There you go. I kind of like this deck, actually, since I just used it and it came up with a nice card that seems relevant and connects to the other cards of the reading today. So let me put this deck back in here, and we're going to go over this again really quickly and tie it all together. I think I'm going to use this again with us. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little narrative of what just came down here. Be authentic without veneers and superficial appearances. Drop all the crap so that you can clearly hear and see the signs that are given to you. They come from the highest. Be awake, consciously awake, not sleepwalking through life. You won't find the signs, you won't see the signs. You won't hear the signs unless you're conscious, present, and awake. Excuse me, by awake, I mean fully conscious and present. Next, Focus on your body. Come from the highest and look at your vehicle. What can you do to fine-tune your body? What can you do to fine-tune your emotions? What can you do to let go of emotions that no longer serve you? Remember who you are. Remember the powerful person that you are. Remember how special you are. Remember how loved you are. See only love in all of your dealings. Only love. And when you do that, miracles can happen and wonderful divine resolutions can occur. Ask for a sign. Ask for signs and be willing to feel them, see them, hear them, smell them. You know, all the senses give us signs. If you smell something like roses, for example, think about what roses mean to you. If they, unless you're holding a rose in front of you, but if you start to get the scent of roses for no, quote, apparent reason, think about what roses mean. Where were roses grown? What did roses mean to you as a child? What do they mean to you now? All of that is relevant. And the last card is the star, which is something wonderful is about to happen. So let's go with that and start the guided meditation. All right, for the guided meditation, the most important thing is that you're relaxed, okay? So I'm just gonna look at the clock and see where we are. All right, we're getting ready to do the guided meditation now. And we will start in just a couple seconds. And now we're going to do the guided meditation. The most important thing is that you're relaxed, that your back is straight. Lying down is fine. Your eyes will be closed. If you have a sleep mask and you want to use it, a lot of releasing here, go ahead and use it to keep yourself, focused on your own inner experience. It doesn't matter if you fall asleep. A lot of people fall asleep to these and they say, oh, I'm so sorry I fell asleep, I didn't hear what you said. It's fine. Your mind will still hear what's relevant for you and act upon it if it's appropriate. Excuse me. All right, so close your eyes and relax. Any sounds that you become aware of that you recognize as everyday normal sounds do not distract you in any way. Instead, they allow you to focus even more on your own inner experience. Feel your body releasing with each and every breath. Allow your breath to move into its own natural rhythm. And when it does that, you will feel your abdomen rising up with your inhale and your abdomen deflating with your exhale. Giving yourself this time, this opportunity, and permission to be able to close your eyes, take some time for yourself, and go into a deep state of being. In this deep state of being, your mind will allow seeds to be planted about the things that I say, and those things will manifest in the very near future. I'm going to count from 5 down to 0. Each count will allow you to relax even more. Let go even more. As your breath moves into a more relaxed rhythm, moving forward as you go deeper and deeper. On the count of 5, going down to 4. Drifting from 5 down to 4 as the muscles in your body release and let go of any stored up tension, concerns, worries of the day. Allowing that all to be exhaled away with every single breath you take. As your body relaxes even more, as your muscles release, you go from 4 down to 3. Your entire torso is regulating itself. It's adjusting. Your body is adjusting your frequency. All the organs in your torso are normalizing. They are balancing out. And you drift down to 2. Drifting down to 2, the relaxation is moving down through your body from the top of your head, down through your body, starting with the top of your head and moving down through your face, your jaw. Continuing down to 1. Continuing to come down from 2 to 1. Letting go even more, allowing yourself to drift and float. Knowing that you will only go to the depth that is appropriate for you at any given time. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 down to 0. And when I do that, you'll hear some tones. Allow the tones to take you even deeper, as if you're placing your consciousness on the sound that you hear and allowing it to take you even deeper. Letting go even more. There's no place you have to be. There's nothing you have to do. This is your time to release and let go. Doing this and moving into parasympathetic mode, which is where you go in these guided meditations, allows your body to heal and recalibrate. Your body cannot heal and recalibrate when you're on sympathetic dominance. You have to move into parasympathetic mode. and drifting even deeper from 1 down to 0. Letting go even more. And going even deeper. Now is the time to ask for signs and focusing on your body so you are clear enough to see them, hear them, whether internally or externally. Show up in an authentic way. Rise up out of your sleep state, being and becoming awake, conscious, aware, and present. Focus on your body, the health of your body, moving your body. Release negative emotions. Remember who you are. You are a divine expression of God in physical form. Call on Archangel Michael if you need help or assistance with anything. He can be many places simultaneously. See only love in all of your situations, all of your interactions, in all situations, regardless of what the surface appearances are. a positive message is coming. Again, you must be clear of body and mind so you can see it and receive it. Drifting deeper. I honor you for taking this time for yourself. You enjoy taking time for yourself more and more. It connects you to your higher self and allows you to receive intuitive guidance and be conscious and awake enough to understand the signs that you are receiving. Thank you so much for joining with me. Thank you so much for giving this gift to yourself. I look forward to meeting you again in this energy field. I honor the light within you. I see the light within you. And you see the light within you more and more. And you see the light within others more and more. Namaste.